What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of Swishes, Hits, and Kicks. It's been a minute, right? I legitimately believe it's been about 3 weeks or so since we put out a new episode of Swish Hits and Kicks, baby. And I will be so transparent with you. Besides just like being uber busy, but that's just not an excuse. I saw a great quote. What did it say? Um, what we're complaining about that we have so much on our plate when in reality we all just wanted to eat. And that's the truth. So I'm not complaining about that, but it's weird. Even though sports has been busy, I'll be honest, it just hasn't been as fun. Recently, what last time we talked, we had I believe the Super Bowl was coming up. I wasn't into it. But people were up like, oh, the halftime show, oh this, oh that. The Eagles won. I mean, I was happy with it, but I wasn't like all about it, weirdly. I don't know. I was kind of like, oh man, okay, whatever. And then we went right into basketball all-star game, and I'll be honest, like, it was trash. It was the single worst thing I've seen in basketball. We've talked about this before, I believe, on this. But it was terrible. You got players that are getting paid millions and millions, hundreds of millions contract dollars, right? And they're just not playing. They're not trying. It's not the concept was, they tried to do something different and it just didn't work. It's terrible. Um, I think about it like this. If you're a fan that went to the All-Star game, LeBron chose not to play, but then played in the Laker game 3 days later. Like, and this will tell you how wacky sports is right now. Okay? This won't be a long episode. Just kind of filling you in. You'll know how wacky sports is now because excuse me, the Super Bowl was like kind of like whatever, to be honest. And the NBA All-Star game was so bad that the United States, most of it on TV, ESPN, X, everything, cared about hockey. We cared so much about this USA Canada game that happened last night. Canada ended up winning in overtime. I know, sucks. Whatever, you'll be the 51st state soon enough. But anyways, like that All-Star game was so bad that we actually cared about hockey. Like we genuinely cared about it. It was like the thing everyone was talking about. And why? Those players in the NHL, they give it their all every game. You can see it. And what was it? Subban was on ESPN and he said it best. Like we work so much harder. You can't go through the motions playing hockey like you can in the NBA. Players do it all the time. And I'll be honest, like I'm so checked out. I'm being super transparent with you guys. I'm so checked out on a lot of the sports right now. Like it's weird. This is a sports podcast. Like this, I'm here to talk about sports. And a part of me is like, why? Like it's weird. It's hard for me to want to talk about these athletes that don't care. Oh, it's for your enjoyment and entertainment. Yeah, but like, do you really get joy and entertainment out of athletes who could give a crap about if the fans are happy or not? Like, they literally don't do it for the fans. They also, I don't believe many, especially now, and I'll harp on it, NBA especially. Oh, I love basketball. They don't do it for the love. They do it because they get paid a lot. And they don't care about the fans. They legit don't. They don't care to make the fans happy. There's nothing like that right now with the NBA. It's probably the lowest I've been on basketball. Like, I don't know if I want to watch it. Many of you probably feel the same way. The All-Star game's terrible. Basketball sucks. All right, we got a bunch of pompous divas who are as soft as Charmin as Kobe would say. So I don't know. It's funny. Like as we're talking about it right now, I'm like, Man, should we change the name of the show? Like, should we just talk about everything? Movies? Should we just talk about that? Like, I love pro wrestling. Should I go strictly pro wrestling talk? Like, it's sports is becoming so not what I enjoyed anymore. Like, I still love football, MMA, UFC. Maybe I'll talk about that more. Maybe I'll talk about things I like more and just will stop talking about things that I don't. Because there's a lot right now when it comes to sports that doesn't have me interested. Of what's currently going on in sports, the fact that we're caring about hockey just tells me everything. Maybe I should just focus on, MMA and pro wrestling and boxing, even though heavyweight dropped out. I mean, maybe I just talk about other things I actually like enjoy all the time. I don't know. Like it's weird. It's just a weird time for switch hits and kicks. Um, Taking the weeks off, I thought, oh, I'm busy. I got things going on. Maybe I'll come back and be stoked to talk about sports. But truth be told, like the sports doesn't care, right? The sports, they're not doing it. So who knows? Well, who knows? We'll do another one of these. Maybe we'll have a whole rebrand. I might just rebrand the whole thing. I'm thinking about it. Trust me. Maybe even having a host. Maybe we'll do it with someone else again. So make it fun. All right. Get this bad boy like bubble gum. Chew it. Love you. Leave you. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all those things. This should be interesting. Swish this and kicks. What are we doing here? Thank you.